City Stories is brought to you by Concord Dance Academy, offering the highest quality of pre-professional dance training for children and adults of all ages and all abilities in a positive manner. And Company C, Designs for Colorful Living.
Welcome to City Stories. I'm your host, Jennifer Kretovic. It's good to see you again. It's been some time, and I think you're probably going to notice something's changed since the last time. It's a really good story, and I'm going to tell you the story about what I did to my arm a little bit later in the show. I have two fabulous guests with me today. Liza Pornier is the operations manager for In Town Concord. You know there's a ton of events coming up for the holiday season across our city and in the downtown, so we're going to talk about those. And also Paula Taylor. She is the development director with the Concord YMCA. There is a fabulous New Year's Eve gala that's coming up, you got it, December 31st, and it is a huge kickoff event for Concord's 250th birthday, which comes on January 1st. So welcome, both of you.
Thanks for having
So where do we want to start? There is so much stuff going on. Traditionally the holiday season starts pretty much the day after Thanksgiving, at least in our community it does. And that is new this year, Plaid Friday?
Plaid Friday.
Tell me about Plaid Friday.
Well, in certain circles it's known as Black Friday, but downtown, we don't need to get up in the middle of the night to go shopping, but we do want to have a strong shopping season in downtown. So Plaid Friday is kind of the name given nationally to towns and cities that have a lot of small independent retailers, and so we are doing it up this year with all of our almost 200 locally owned independent businesses.
That is fabulous.
So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We're asking the businesses, and we already have about 50 signed up, to offer a special stay open late and just kind of make the kickoff to shopping season a little more festive.
Yeah, and it is also traditionally the city's Christmas tree lighting ceremony as well.
It is.
So there's something to bring the kids down for as an event, and also do some of that critical holiday shopping to get you started. And again, when we're talking about local stores, we're talking about those unique, quality, monumental gifts that you're going to give to somebody. This is not just like little tchotchkes and stuff. We're talking you've time and energy that you put into your Christmas shopping for 200. That's fabulous. 200 of our
great
local
variety.
businesses in the downtown.
Yeah. And not all retail, of course. It's retail. It's restaurants, and it's
hair salons,
sure. Nail salons. Yes, plenty of places to get your hair done for the holidays, and all kinds of interesting services and things to see and things to buy, and also places to be entertained. I mean, we have a ton of venues where you can go to see music or a performance of some kind. And
well, sure, we have Red River Theaters, we have the Capitol Center for the Arts, the auditorium.
So I don't want people to overlook the idea of performances and tickets as holiday gifts, because that's one of the really amazing things that our downtown has to offer, is lots of ways to enjoy yourself and bring your family and hang out and have a good time.
And now, by the time Plaid Friday comes, we're pretty much through all the Main Street construction for this time period.
Year.
So this is a great way for you to get downtown and discover downtown, which is also one of the things that we want to make sure that we're promoting during construction. I'm very big on economics, and economics work best when we keep our money locally. And we keep our money locally by supporting downtown businesses or locally owned businesses. They don't have to just be in the downtown. And so Discover Downtown is really a series of events while we're reconstructing our Main Street to support our local businesses, because it's not important for them as much as it's important for all of us. Am I doing this right?
You're doing this awesome.
All right, I don't have to be here. This is great.
No, you totally need to be here. Yeah, but you're exactly right, Jennifer, because we feel like our downtown is a community. It's not just the places you can go and the things you can buy or eat, but there's a lot of people in this town and in the surrounding towns that enjoy Concord. They live here, they work here, they come for a show or whatever. And downtown is not just the heart of Concord, it's really the heart of New Hampshire. It's right. I mean, maybe that's a little grandiose, but
No,
we're,
it
we're the
isn't.
center, man.
We're all from
Yeah,
Concord.
no.
We're not going to say it's
Yes,
grandiose, right?
Yeah.
So especially during the construction project, it's going to be really important for people to wrap their arms around it and say, this is the place that we love. And to keep coming downtown, start the habit now if you don't have it already. I've had it for a long time, but come down, see what there is to offer, and do a little shopping.
Watch the changes.
Watch the
Yeah.
changes. I am a particular fan of construction equipment, being the mother of small children.
That's true.
And for
That
me,
is very true.
it's an attraction in and of itself. But it could be pretty challenging for some of the businesses. And so this is our way of kind of rallying behind them as a community and making sure that everybody stays tight and focused as we move into the next 2 years, which are going to be really fun.
And you
And a
only
little
need
challenging.
You only need to look at Pennacook to see
so
what a
true.
transformation in a
Looks
village
fantastic.
can
cool.
be.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
great.
is remarkable,
Yeah.
having driven through it during the construction. I mean, I have a 16-year-old that still wanted to go and look
Still
at
likes
some
the
of the
trucks, right?
because you don't really get to see the big equipment unless you're passing them on 93. It's not the same experience. And it's going to be really exciting. And
is.
of course, our downtown businesses are a treasure to us, and we want to make sure that we support them just like we were asking people to support the businesses while the construction was going on in Pennacook.
Right on.
And all along the Route 3 corridor. I mean, this is not anything new. Construction does have impact on businesses. We all know this, so we all need to do our part and step up. And I know Paula loves the downtown, because we
Absolutely.
recently went on a
Yes.
Discover Downtown tour
Yes.
as part of Leadership
So
Concord.
great,
See, I'm
yes.
selling her out here.
It's fantastic. I think we were the first class that got to go up on the roof too.
Oh, shit,
Oh,
it was
oh.
total, no, it's okay.
Sorry.
The picture was on
Sorry.
Facebook, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I was like, I think it's out there on social media. But yeah, it was really interesting having lived here in Concord for a number of years and now being part of the Concord Y family. It was really neat to look at downtown
In a
from that different perspective. Yeah.
And I think that that's really what
Yeah.
they're trying to
Yeah.
incorporate with Discover Downtown.
Yeah.
It's not just discovering our culture and our stores, it's about discovering a community.
Yeah.
And the community that we've really built up here over the last, 250 years.
Yeah.
What else do we have going on downtown?
Okay, well, can we talk about Paula at some point? Yeah,
We will. I'm
Discover
kind of doing things
Downtown.
in order
Yes,
because
that's great.
by date, I guess.
By date,
Right.
yes.
Yeah,
This is all
I'm a
coming
very-
before us.
I'm a very
So
OCD
true.
kind of person.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, fair enough. So in Town Concord, and in partnership with the Merchants Roundtable, which has been a really nice partnership to have these last few months, has a whole season's worth of stuff lined up. I already
Really?
described Plaid Friday. Small Business Saturday is the day after that. All right, more props here. All right, Plaid Friday.
Oh, look how cool.
That's the New Hampshire tartan, for the record.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that lovely? It's got like
Yes.
little purple for
Wait,
the
I want to make
Yeah.
sure. I want to make
Carner
sure we
blue.
hold this up.
Yeah.
So you can see
so
it
that's
nice
on
and
the
solid.
28th, the day after Thanksgiving. You can go to intownconcord.org to see a list of participating businesses. The day after that is actually Small Business Saturday. Shop small.
I like that.
Isn't that cute?
Definitely.
So this is another national effort. It's
hold this
backed by American Express, but again, it's really to help those small, locally owned, independent businesses to get people through the door and discover some new places that they've never seen. And again, there will be, it's a Saturday, of course, so it'll be daylight. It'll be downtown, the usual kind of hustle and bustle in the run up to the holidays. The week after that, everybody loves
Everybody
Yes.
loves.
Midnight Merriment.
Love coming
Absolutely.
down there for that.
My personal favorite, which I attended for many, many years.
It's my personal
before
favorite too.
Becoming
I
involved.
loved Midnight
Yeah.
Merriment.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just great. So for anybody who doesn't know, Midnight Merriment is the day on which the businesses stay open until midnight. Most of them. A few of them start to peter out around 11:30, but it's just really fun. And we encourage everybody to come downtown that night. There are caroling groups strolling the streets. There's Winter Giftopolis, which is the winter version of the Concord Arts Market, and that takes place down in the Eagle Square atrium. Santa is also there in the atrium from 6:30 to 8, so bring the kids and a camera or cell phone, snap a picture of your family. We'll have elves there to help out. And then all of these businesses open for shopping and dining. We recommend dinner for sure, or a snack. Fortify yourself before you get your wallet out, or keep your wallet out the whole time. But then it really is fun, and a couple of the businesses are having progressive sales to encourage you to stay later, because the deals get better as the night goes on.
And I think
So-
historically that's how it started out, is that as it got later, the deals got better.
Yeah, yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, it's such a community event.
it's just
it's
really
definitely something to
fun.
come to.
Right. And another cool part about Midnight Merriment is we've added some window decorating this year, and also a thing called Win the Window. So first of all, the window decorating competition, which is actually a Merchants Roundtable project. So a couple of weeks ago, we had a workshop with a local design consultant called Ricardo Rodriguez. He was awesome, and he encouraged the whole downtown to try and decorate around a color theme, so that when you look down the whole street, it would have a visual coherence and a real
wow.
pop. So
Yeah.
everybody is decorating around the theme red.
Really? Well,
Red.
that makes sense for
Red,
the
right? So
holidays.
red and silver and gold and white and black, and it's going to be very sparkly. Everything's going to be lit up beautifully. And I'm very excited to see that. And we have engaged some local celebrities to judge the windows, which will be great. And the award will be presented on Midnight Merriment evening. So that'll be kind of a fun little
Excellent.
addition. And the other window-related activity is a thing called Win the Window. I'll show my passport here. So these passports will be available at 51 downtown businesses. They're all listed in here.
perfect.
You will go to each of these businesses and get a stamp when you walk through the door, no purchase necessary. And we are decorating the window at 78 North Main Street. That used to be the Chandler shop. It's right
yeah.
next door to
Yeah.
Old Europe.
Yeah.
And the owners of Old Europe have given us permission to decorate that window. So we will be filling that window with prizes. 51 prizes, each valued at least $25. So a total of $1,200 worth of prizes that you can win when you fill out your passport. So this is going to be a really fun holiday thing. You've got a long time to work on it. You've got
Oh,
from
I thought it was that night. So
I can do
that's a lot
Come
of
on,
shopping.
Paula.
yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm
Stores
ready.
we can
Game
do.
on.
you can totally do that. So you've got from Plaid Friday through December 17th. So
Okay.
I encourage everybody to, we'll have little cards in the windows at each participating business. So you can go in, get your passport, and start stamping. And you turn your passport in by 4 o'clock on Wednesday the 17th. We will pull the prize winners, and on the 19th, which is the last Friday before Christmas, that'll give the winner a chance to spend some of those gift certificates.
Good,
before,
great.
Always
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So tons going on. Very exciting from our perspective. It's been a blast to plan it, but also we hope that it kind of engages people more in their downtown holiday
Well,
experience.
and the whole holiday experience, because it is not always just about the shopping, it is about the
Right.
community aspect, and we all do these things together because they're fun and we run into our friends.
Absolutely.
And we like to see what other people buy for the holidays too, because it usually sparks, oh, I could get 4. Everybody has someone hard to shop for
Yeah.
on their list.
Right.
I mean, I can think of a couple. My mother-in-law, it's hard. There's a lot of challenges there. It's like a competition. How am I going to get graded this year?
Yeah. I should mention though, Downtown Dollars. I
Yes.
know you know about Downtown
I know
Dollars.
about Downtown
but a lot
Dollars.
of people don't. Downtown Dollars you can purchase at Merrimack County Savings Bank at 89 North Main Street. They come in denominations of $5, $10, $20, and $25, I believe.
20 and 50.
I don't
No
think we're
50s
selling
anymore?
50s anymore. But anyway, this is legal tender. So if you buy a $20 Downtown Dollar certificate and give
It's
it
worth
as a
$20.
gift, it makes a great teacher gift. a relative, a secret Santa, somebody you don't know so well, and then they can come and spend their downtown dollars downtown pretty much any place. So that makes a really excellent gift, and it helps all of downtown. And you don't have to, give something generic. If you don't know somebody,
Yeah.
you don't have to go
Yeah, that's
to,
nice.
I'm not going to name any names, but why would you go to some big corporation if you could buy this downtown dollars and
Promote local economy.
local economy? It's really a nice little setup. So definitely encourage
Downtown
people to look
dollars are
that
great.
up.
They've been around probably 20
20
some
years.
odd years
yeah.
now.
Yeah, it's very cool. And also, to back up a little bit,
Yeah.
in case anyone is seeing this before Plaid Friday, I want to mention again the Christmas tree lighting ceremony
Yeah.
because it's a blast. It goes from about 3:30 until the fireworks at 6. Santa arrives at 5, and the organizers of that event always do a great job, and it's really fun. So bring the kids. It's cold, it's late, but it's a blast. Totally
And
worth
it's going
it.
to tie in with Plaid Friday, so
Yeah, absolutely.
worth going to.
Yeah.
And it's the day after Thanksgiving.
It's
What
the day
else are you going
after-
to do?
Yeah.
Stay home and eat turkey.
You can shiver off the turkey.
There you go. So then coming up later on in the month, in fact, the
Yes.
last day of the month is the New Year's Eve Gala,
Yes.
which is being, it's co-sponsored with Concord YMCA and Concord
Concord
250,
250, yes.
because this is the launch of this big thing that I've been talking about for months now, which is our 250th anniversary of the city of Concord. Hard to believe. 1765 seemed like so...
Just yesterday.
Just yesterday. So Paula, tell us about the gala.
Yeah, it was, we really felt fortunate to be able to partner with Concord 250. I think for most of you might know that the YMCA has, we've had our annual Snowflake Ball for 20, we celebrated our 25th one
5
last
years.
year.
Wow. Yeah.
And knew we wanted to do something different this year. And it gave us a great opportunity to partner with Concord 250 to be a part of the kickoff celebration for this year-long event that we'll be having here in Concord. So it will be held at the Grapponi Center. Sorry.
No, I was
Yeah.
going to say, the ball aspect
Yes.
gala for us, because this is community, this is not, dress up in a black tie and your long gown, beautiful wear to go out. This is about community coming together and celebrating our 250th anniversary. So we didn't want it to sound so ball-ish.
Yeah.
But a ball has been traditional here in the community.
Yeah.
They had one at the 150th anniversary. They had one at the 200th anniversary. And so we did want to replicate that. And I say we in the sense of I'm on the board at Concord 250.
Right.
So, obviously been working with Paula
Yeah.
towards this event. This is community. This is us coming
Yeah.
together to celebrate Concord 250 years. We can do this together, and we're going to have a blast.
Yeah, and I think the fun part about the evening is we didn't want to just narrow it down to one theme. We thought, this is a great way. It's the 250th anniversary of Concord. Let's celebrate, many different decades and eras through the years. And so it gives people the opportunity. We're going to highlight a few. We're going to highlight the 1800s, the
Makes sense.
the 1920s, because everybody loves, some
Flapper
the
dress.
good old the
Roaring
flapper
20s.
dress, the roaring 20s, the 1970s, the 1980s, and today. Those kind of the themes throughout the night. But we're
Yeah.
encouraging everyone to come dressed as your favorite decade, whatever floats your fancy. We'd love to see. So it's about fun, and it's not about. I mean, if you want to come in a black tie, that's up to you. You
Yeah.
can totally do that. But we wanted to give people the options that
And
it's
family
completely-
friendly too. I mean,
Yes.
this is the Concord YMCA.
Yes.
This is not like just an
Yes.
adult party. This is bring the family too if you want. Or get a babysitter.
Yeah, we're thinking more. Probably people would want to have a babysitter because it does go 7:30 to 12:30.
Makes sense.
So it will be. I don't think we'll have little kids there, but but
Unlikely little kids, but-
Unlikely,
Right.
yeah. So I think the thought on that is babysitters, and the Courtyard Marriott has been very gracious in giving us a wonderful rate for the night. So if folks wanted to spend the evening there, they can do that as well.
Awesome.
So we're really excited to be partnering with you, and the theme too of downtown Concord, being able to folks can go and purchase tickets in person at Merrimack County Savings Bank, 89 North State Main Street,
I think-
and then also at Concord Camera as well as the YMCA,
Right.
Great.
which is
Or
great.
online.
And of course online. We can do that at if you go to the YMCA's website, we've got in the top left corner, the New Year's Eve Gala. So you just have to click right on that, and you can order your tickets online, or
And if you
by all
go
means
to the
call me.
Concord 250
It links right to it.
website, it will take you to the link directly to the
Yeah.
page also.
Yes.
So, I mean, we've got it out there.
And Facebook, it's on all of our Facebooks.
Absolutely,
I think it's on, in
Facebook.
towns as well. It's on
Yeah.
everybody's Facebooks as well.
Right, and
so-
if you haven't signed up for Concord 250 Facebook yet, this is the time to do
Definitely.
it, because we'll really be ramping up for all the different things that
Yeah.
are going on in 2015
Yeah.
for that 250th anniversary. Now, I've heard a rumor that, I always hear the rumors. I've heard a rumor,
I saw it on the internet.
no,
So it
I
must
heard
be
it this
true.
morning,
Yeah, you Googled it. You Googled it. It
that
has
you're
to
going
be
to
true.
have special guests every hour.
Yep, we've got almost all of them.
Well, I will share with you, I've been
yes.
tapped to be a co with somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we don't know where we're doing yet, but
Uh-huh. Okay.
but I did say that I would do it.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes.
I'm
so we
thinking
will
70s.
have we've-
I don't know. I told him prepare for something wild.
all right.
He said,
and
okay.
who would this
Tim Sink
Oh,
with the
perfect.
Chamber.
All right.
I was thinking. So Tim Sink is one, and obviously the one and only Jennifer
Yeah,
here.
what
We've got David San Giorgio from the
Yeah,
Concord
from the Concord
Monitor,
Monitor.
who is also on the Concord 250 board. Has been wonderful to work with.
I'm pretty sure I know what decade he's going to pick.
There's two. There's two that he's
Really?
running for. Yeah,
There you
he's
go.
he's funny. He's the 20s or the 80s. And Amanda Grapponi Osmer.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
So and Joe Casper from Delta Dental. So we're still narrowing, finalizing all of those details. Another piece though that I wanted to share with everybody was that we're going to be doing a centerpiece contest, which was fun to talk with what you're doing with the windows as well for downtown, is to involve other organizations within the Concord area, and to organizations, individuals, or businesses as well, to design a centerpiece. And we've got, we're hoping for 40, we'll hopefully have 40 tables out there. So we've got 40 different centerpieces that, we're able to have that evening, and people will be able to vote on their favorite centerpiece
Excellent.
that
Fun.
evening.
That's
So
great.
we've just started having those conversations, and we'll be having some more details up on our websites in the next couple days on that. But we just wanted to be able to involve as many folks for
Awesome.
this celebration of Concord.
So I just
this
want to
night.
remind people one more time, this is the New Year's Eve Gala. Tickets are available now. You can go online, concordymca.org. You can go to Merrimack County Savings Bank, Concord TV. You will want to get these tickets because it is at the Grapponi Center. There's a limited number of people that can participate. Tickets are going fast. A couple other things I want to talk about with City Stories. What we do is we talk about things that are coming up in the future here, next couple of weeks, things that you can participate in. But we also like to cover things that have happened in our community as well. And there was an event recently to help the Riley family, which was the Harlem Wizards came to town and put on this magnificent show in the city. We've got some footage of it. I want to give huge props to our Concord Fire Department that teamed with some members of Laconia Fire Department to take on the Wizards. Oh my Lord, it was good fun. One of the other great things that happened recently that our crew from Concord TV attended was our traditional holiday parade up Loudon Road. Wait till you see the people that were in the parade this year.
once again.
It seems like this went so quickly. We have talked about so many different things that are coming up in the community, and I don't want to leave without thanking Liza Pornia from In Town Concord and Paula Taylor from Concord YMCA for joining me today.
Thank you.
We have
Thanks for
all these
having us.
incredible things going on in the community. You heard about it for what's going on in the downtown, and right to the end of the year for the New Year's Eve Gala on December 31st. One more thing I want to mention is the Concord Boys and Girls Club. They have their annual auction coming up on December 13th. It's an all-day event, all local goods, something you really want to support in our community. You'll be able to watch it on all 3 of the channels for Concord TV, as well as streaming online. And then a couple other things coming up in January. What we're going to talk about, hopefully, is Black Ice Hockey, because that's really big, January 24th weekend, and the Winter Fling at NHTI. This is a fundraiser for the President's Scholarship Fund. They have the traditional Concord with the Concord's
Dancing with Stars.
Dancing with the
Stars.
Concord Stars.
Yes.
I'm going to get it right. So this is how I broke my arm. It's because I'm actually one of those stars this year, and at my very first rehearsal, down I went. This stuff is real, people. I really broke my arm, but I'm still doing it, and so that'll be something to talk about coming up in January. One more thing, Concord TV, you will want to have your kids signing up for their January workshop on the video game making. Kids are going to be
Cool.
able to learn how to make their own video
Yeah.
game. This is really cool. I'm
Yeah.
a huge proponent of video games. I have 2 kids. Their hand-eye coordination, it has really helped them in sports. They're super intelligent. They're going to learn about computer coding and stuff. It's going to be awesome. That is all the time that we have on City Stories. Again, thank you so much for coming and joining me.
Thanks,
And we'll
Jennifer.
see you in
Thanks for having
January.
us.